It's done. It is done, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest, the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. Transfer window is on the verge of completion as Liverpool Football Club have basically just signed both Alexander Isak and Marc Guehi on deadline day. The most exciting deadline day in a long, long time in Liverpool history. The biggest, most explosive, most exciting transfer window in Liverpool history has been and gone as well. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. And it is finally done and dusted. Confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. He has given the Marc Guehi treatment, the here we go treatment. I can't believe it. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. It's all come to this. It's all come together. It's all been unified beautifully. Marc Guehi will become a Liverpool player as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. David Ornstein's also followed up on this. We're going to be looking at what both of them have been saying. We're going to be getting the thoughts, the comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, of you guys as well. I'm happy. I am happy about this. And I hope you guys are too. Again, it's been a long, drawn-out saga. It's been a long, drawn-out saga, this. Probably too long. Probably longer than it probably should have done, in all honesty. But we eventually have gotten there. I'm buzzing. I am buzzing at this. And I hope Liverpool fans are too. And I'm sure there are a lot of rivals out there that are annoyed. A lot of rival fans out there that may be frustrated. But I'm buzzing. This is what I've been hoping for. This is what I've been dreaming of. This is the stuff of dreams. As I said in the early hours of this morning when talking about Alexander Isak, we were promised a big summer. A big summer. But I don't think anybody was expecting this level of a big summer at Liverpool Football Club. Frimpong, Kirkez, Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak, Guehi, the Italian defender whose name still escapes me, and maybe one or two others as well in there. It has been a monster of a summer. And as I said at the top of the live stream, this is the summer that will not be beat. It will not be matched. It is the best there was, the best there is, and the best summer there ever will be as far as a Liverpool transfer window, any other football club's transfer window is going, in my personal opinion. I know that is just on paper. I know it has to obviously translate on the pitch. But you wouldn't back against it not doing that. You wouldn't back against everything here not working out on the pitch. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. We're going to go for a little bit on this. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all okay on this Monday afternoon, this transfer deadline day. Get involved in the chat, people. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. Both things will always and very greatly appreciated. And of course, like I say, get involved in the chat. If you want to talk more Guehi, if you want to talk more about Isak, if you want to talk more about any of the other transfers that are going on today, any other things that you guys want to talk about, let me know in the chat. Big up to yourselves. I hope you're all doing well. Absolutely grateful and appreciative of you all being here today with me. Absolute madness, massive stuff going on. Like I say, exciting stuff as well, with it being a transfer, a deadline, a day. So what exactly has Fabrizio Romano stated? Well, it was actually quite interesting because he actually went on to state earlier that the medical was booked The medical was happening. They were just waiting on Palace's official confirmation. About a minute or so later, he puts this out. He says, Liverpool agreed deal to sign Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace. Here we go. Deal in place for fee of 35 million plus 10% sell-on clause included in the package. Guehi agreed personal terms with Liverpool 1 month ago. Now all done. One more move by Richard Hughes. And that should round off and just perfectly see out what has been an insane and brilliant transfer window. That really should be able to do that. It's been insane. It's been wonderful, chaotic, a little bit frustrating at times, but you are obviously always going to do that. Just as big news comes in from Florian Plettenberg that Alexander Isak has completed his Liverpool medical, the news just gets better and better, doesn't it? I would expect maybe Isak to be officially, maybe by 5, 6 o'clock, the official announcement goes through, the tying up of loose ends, maybe even as close as 4 o'clock, maybe, for everything to go through, be submitted on Isak. On Guehi, it might take just a slightly bit longer, but I would imagine that we will get the official confirmation by 6, 7 o'clock. And of course, it may even last a little bit longer than that. Certain deals on deadline day can be submitted after the deadline, of course, should certain paperwork, of course, be submitted on time. But the official announcement might go a little bit longer. We know how these things work by now, or at least we should know how these things work by now. But that is obviously what is being said by Fabrizio Romano there. What is David Ornstein saying? Let's just bring that up as well. Marc Guehi to undergo medical in London before proposed permanent switch from Crystal Palace to Liverpool. Deal for 25-year-olds. Crystal Palace centre-back agreed at 35 million plus 5-year contract in place as all parties work to seal deadline day move. Done, dusted, executed to perfection. Perfection as far as what Liverpool are concerned in terms of Alexander Isak and Marc Guehi. Absolute wonderful, wonderful stuff that has been done by Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, whoever else is involved, everybody involved at Liverpool Football Club. Give yourselves a right big pat on the back. It has been one hell of a summer. One hell of a summer that I don't think can be topped. I don't think can be beat. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm jubilant. I am loving this. It is wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. And I can't think of anything that could have topped this, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't think of anything that would have topped this, to be honest. We bring in a centre-back that we need. We bring in 2 fullbacks, which was an area that definitely needed strengthening across the entirety of last season, even though we did go on and win the league. We bring in a huge creative influence, one of the best players in world football right now, in Florian Wirtz. We bring in one of the best young strikers in world football in Hugo Ekitike. We bring in one of the most deadliest strikers in Alexander Isak. This has just been perfection. Absolute perfection. Down to the finest detail. If you know, you know. But I'm blown away. I'm blown away by how big Liverpool have gone in this transfer window. I'm blown away by how incredible this transfer window has been for us. And like I say, this obviously does need to translate on the pitch. It's okay having it all done on paper and all of that stuff. And it looks really, really good. But it obviously does need to translate on the pitch. I am under no illusion that obviously is the be-all and end-all. And the proof will be in the pudding. But it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. Guys, get involved. Let me know what you guys are thinking and feeling. Marc Guehi to Liverpool. Are you happy? Are you unhappy? Let me know what you guys are thinking and feeling. This deal did seem to rest on Igor. Is it Igor Thiago? I think it's Igor Thiago. I think that's his name. Igor Thiago. Oh, let me just double check. No, wait. Igor Thiago is the Brentford forward. Bear with me 1 second because I want to get this right. Igor Julio. That's who I meant. The deal seemed to rest on him going to Palace as a replacement for Guehi. That seems to, I would assume that would be done and dusted for Palace fans. So I assume you have got your replacement for Marc Guehi there. And yeah, Liverpool have therefore gone and done a madness. Gone and done a madness. I just want to find something. I just want to find something here. Where is it? Bear with me 1 second. Just want to put this out there from a certain Dominic King. Liverpool have not agreed a 130 million deal for Newcastle for Alexander Isak. The clubs aren't in talks, and it's misleading to suggest that they are the only deal Liverpool, and it's misleading to suggest that they are the only deal that Liverpool may complete before Monday is Kostas Tsimikas to Rome. Significant chance there won't be any arrivals. Another journalist in the mud. Another journalist in the mud on this deadline day, this Monday afternoon. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? It feels good, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy. I am ecstatic. It feels good to not only put these journalists in their place, but to also be a Liverpool fan right now. Big ol' Ozan, my brother. Are you doing well, my dude? My days. I know, man. It's an absolute madness. Is this a 16 out of 10 transfer window or what? You know what? We'll say 20. We'll say 20 out of 10 for a number of reasons. But unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff happening right now. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. The only slight blemish on today is the fact that Harvey Elliott has. Let me just find it here. Harvey Elliott's move to Aston Villa is complete. It's a loan option with an obligation to buy. Now, I didn't have Aston Villa as my as my guess, my prediction as to where Harvey Elliott would go. I was personally thinking it would be Leipzig or Palace themselves, but it's a decent move for Harvey Elliott. He's going to be getting some European football. He's going to be getting some really good game time at Aston Villa. And for 35 million, it's not a bad fee. It's not a bad fee to receive. I think we probably could have got a bit more considering that we sold Jarell Kwanzaa for roughly the same price. I think we could have got a bit more, but I think when you consider that the loan option is also on top of that as well, it's not terrible. Could have been better, could have been worse, but I don't want to be too premature or assume anything. But this... Just keep your eye on this. Just keep your eye on this, right? In recent days, Liverpool have been linked with a certain Morgan Rogers. A few days later, Harvey Elliott is going to be going to Aston Villa. Could we just be keeping Aston Villa sweet for a potential move for Morgan Rogers next season? Is that a bit of foreshadowing there from Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes and co? Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe it's just a matter of coincidence, but I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility. But no, I completely agree with what you're saying. It's an absolute madness. I'm happy for Harvey Elliott in a way. I'm sad to see him leave, but I'm so happy that he's going to get the game time. And I'm sure that if and when he returns to Anfield, as obviously a Villa player, I'm sure he'll get a very, very good reception. I hope he does, because I really like Harvey Elliott. And I wish him nothing but the best going forward. Also, are we keeping Joe for centre-back depth? I haven't heard anything else on the proposed AC Milan deal. The Joe Gomez one is interesting because I thought the whole reason we were going for Guehi was because we were bolstering our centre-back options. Now, of course, Gomez is brilliant because he's a very good centre-back when he's fit, and also he's very versatile. We could play him at left-back, we could play him at right-back, we could play him even CDM for a period of time. So the Joe Gomez one was interesting when obviously that was proposed. Earlier on today, it seemed like the deal was off. Now that deal could reignite. I know that we are about 3 hours and 15 minutes or so away from the end of the transfer window. But of course, that could reignite itself. There could also be a loan move that gets sorted. We don't know. I thought we were keeping Gomez with Guehi, and then obviously the news comes about that he could be off as well. I don't know if that is going to happen or not. The earliest that I understand it is, and from following it online, is that Gomez to AC Milan is off as of right now. But whether or not that will stay off or not remains to be seen. Either way, I'm focused on what we do know. And what we do know is that I am in dreamland right now. Marc Guehi to Liverpool is a medical and an official announcement away from being done, dusted, executed, signed, sealed, and delivered. These are the days, my friend. This is what we have prayed for. Journalists in the mud, Liverpool rising above it all, and annoying a number of rival fans in the process. It's absolutely freaking glorious, isn't it? Absolutely glorious. Big up to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Lovely to have you on board with us here. Big up AR. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Do what the man says. Like, subscribe, share, subscribe. Get involved in the chat. Whatever it is very much appreciated from me. I cannot honestly thank you enough. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome. And I'm so glad that you're here with me on this Monday afternoon, this deadline day. I'm so glad you're here. What's being said here? We need to wrap up Isak and Guehi done. I would like additional DM and winger. I mean, that might be pushing it a little bit considering the time, but I'm happy with what we've got. I'm happy with what we've got right now, and I think that the winger position and DM can probably wait till, depending on how things go, January at the earliest, of course, but next summer. And like I said on, I don't know if you were here, or I don't know if maybe you heard, but I'm hoping and praying next summer, Adam Wharton. I'm hoping we go back to Palace. Adam Wharton. Fingers crossed on that. Playing Wirtz and McAllister in the midfield makes us less tough, physical, height, and strength. It does, but it also makes us good technically wise. And if you look at PSG, for example, well, PSG aren't exactly the most physically gifted side, but they got they got by and they got past on multiple different challenges by being so technically gifted that teams could not get anywhere near them. So I think we are taking a bit of a leaf out of the PSG approach, which is interesting to say the least. I want to see more fight, grit, and hard work from McAllister, Salah, Ekitike, and Wirtz from the Arsenal game yesterday. It'll come with time. I said this morning, it will come with time. I think that you're gelling in a number of players. You're also properly transitioning this season away from that Jurgen Klopp DNA and skeleton to a more Arne Slot style. The players are going to have to get used to playing with different personalities. The spine of the team may be the same, but they're still got to get used to playing with different personalities, different strikers, and everything. Different players, different types of player and everything. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. I reckon we will become a much more well-oiled machine as time progresses. And obviously now that we're bedding in Guehi, we're bedding in Isak, it's going to be an absolute madness going forward. And I, for one, cannot wait to see the damage that this Liverpool team can inflict on opponents. Obviously not physically, I'm talking scoreline-wise, but you get the idea. Big up Nelson, hope you're doing well, my bro. Lovely to have you on board with us. I would keep Joe Gomez, but it's up to Liverpool. I mean, obviously, yeah, it is up to Liverpool, and I agree with you. I would keep Gomez purely based on his versatility. Purely based on his versatility. Hopefully, the guy can stay fit for longer than a week, and if he can, he will play a part this season. There's no doubt in my mind about that. He will play a part this season. He just needs to stay fit. He just needs to stay fit. Do that, and you're halfway there, my friend, because you are a very, very good defender on your day. It's just your fitness that's the problem. I genuinely can't wait for the Burnley game. I know. And that's the frustrating thing. We're just under 2 weeks away from that Burnley game because of this bloody stupid international break. It's kind of like you get all the buzz from the start of the season, a new season, new levels of optimism and excitement. And then you get the international break, which is a major buzzkill. It is a major buzzkill. Major buzzkill. But yeah, that's the reality of the international break, I'm afraid. Even the transfer window being in between, it ends right on the Monday, which doesn't help anybody. It really doesn't help anybody. Big up to Deluded Steve. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Lovely to have you on board with us. Asking for an additional DM and winger on top of Isak and Guehi on deadline day is straight delusional. I mean, those are the positions that we need to address next. But as I said, I think they can wait until at the very least January. And if not, the summer. I think we can put it off till the summer. But this has been one hell of a transfer window. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I don't think this window can be topped. I don't think this window can be beaten. I don't think this window will ever be matched. It is insane to me. It is absolutely insane. And I thought I was deluded. Fair play to you, my bro. Fair play to you. But yes, Marc Guehi to Liverpool. Done. And almost dusted. The deal's done. The medical is taking place. And even if we don't get it done by 7 p.m., I imagine everything will be submitted that they will allow us extra time to get it done. So for me, Marc Guehi is a Liverpool player. And if you saw the way that he's been playing these past few years, the consistency, the leadership, he's going to bring a lot to this Liverpool team. There's no doubt about it. He's going to bring a lot to this Liverpool team. And if he can score goals like he did yesterday against Villa, if he's got that in his locker as well, we've got one hell of a player on our hands. But no, in all seriousness, this guy is insane levels of consistency. He's 24, 25 years of age. He's got a good age range on him. Great leadership already. Premier League proven. Solid as a rock defensively. Smart. Aware. Good positional sense. Good in the air. Good with his strength. Good with the ball at his feet. I've wanted this guy all summer long. I said, and I've been confident that we can get this deal done all summer long. And yet, here we are. Big up to my bro, Jordan Hyman in the building, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to Jordan's channel. Doing some wonderful, wonderful stuff over there. I'm sure there's something that everyone go and find it out. I'm dropping the link in the chat, by the way, if anybody wants to come on. We won't be staying on too long. Another half hour or so, I think, maybe. But yeah, if anybody wants to come on and have their say, feel free to do so. I know it's a bit of a short one or a shorter one today, but like I say, this has been an absolute madness. And Liverpool have got I was expecting these deals to go till 7:00. I'm not going to lie to you. I was kind of expecting Liverpool to maybe drag this out a little bit, including the Isak stuff, but we've got it done. We've got the Isak done in the early hours of the morning. We've got the Guehi deal done with about 4 hours or so to go. I imagine it's probably going to be a double announcement. Probably some sort of double announcement later on today. Isak, Guehi, signed, sealed, and delivered. They're ours. But yeah, man, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing with what is going on right now. It's quality, man. Quality. Let's just sort that out. Cool. So yeah, other than the slight disappointment of Harvey Elliott, which in a way it's bittersweet. I'm very happy for him, but at the same time, I'm slightly disappointed that we are losing him. I can't complain. We've done so well in this transfer window, not just in terms of the incomings, by the way, but outgoings as well. Getting rid of some deadwood players, bringing them in for some big money. They've earned their paychecks. Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, they've earned their paychecks this year in a year that has been somewhat frustrating in terms of transfers. Remember, we were sat here a year ago and we were questioning what the hell was going on. Why has there been no movement? Why are we going for Zubimendi when he didn't really even want to really join us? It's been one hell of an incredible, phenomenal transfer window. I bet Jordan is absolutely buzzing in Jamaican. I'm expecting the same thing, to be honest. I'm anticipating that Jordan is very, very happy tonight. Big up, Brazy. Big up to you, my friend. Lovely to have you on board with us. What a bloody window this has been. Absolutely. Positively. Bloody-lutely. This has been one hell of a crazy transfer window. Like, we were promised this. We were promised this level of a transfer window, weren't we? We were promised this. Even Virgil van Dijk came out and said that Liverpool should be excited for the window ahead. But I don't think anybody anticipated or expected this level of excitement and anticipation. I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody did. And yet, here we are. Here we are. I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked. But let's not expect the next few future windows to be anywhere near this level of spending. Well, we don't need it to be. We don't need it to be. Like I'm expecting us to maybe for the foreseeable future at least, maybe go back maybe go back to, maybe about 3, maybe 4 transfers, 1 big one, maybe 3 little ones, maybe for the future, something along them lines. But yeah, I'm anticipating, maybe next year we go in for 1 big transfer and a couple of little ones, maybe for the future. Joining me now, big up my man Jordan. Look, bro, I'm gonna say, take it away, bro. Take it away. Just rattle off your thoughts, bro. Marc Guehi to Liverpool.
Look, man, for me, you know what, man. I am excited that the problem with the Isak problem is finally over. It's been a while. We have been waiting for the 8 year ago. I was doing the game yesterday, watch long. As I slowly finished, man, my friend from that sport Liverpool as well, Steve, text me said, "Here we go." As I got here, I was buzzing here. I know. Look, Mark. Wow, wow. You know what my mind is telling me right now? Those one does. Look, man, the league done. Please and thank you. The league finish. The Champions League finish. The cups that we're gonna play in that done. The trophy is ours. I'm happy. I don't know what is honest cooking, but we are really cooking. This is unbelievable. We are unbeaten since the Premier League season starts, and we don't lose a game. And we could be beating every team. City, we will whoop them skin. We have Isak, we have Mark. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm 21 incoming. You know it's early. It's just September. September just starts. But for me, man, I'm happy, man. And I know that our Liverpool fans will be happy as well hearing this. We're getting strong. We got the Parma defender. Now we got Marc Guehi, Alexander Isak. What is going on? What is going on? Eh? And we humble Victor Gyökeres yesterday. Wow, what a fantastic! I love this club, man. This club is just doing business. What amazing! We don't have to talk about Nunes. We don't need Nunes. We don't need Diaz. We don't need shot. Well, yeah, we know it's sad to put that apart, but this is Liverpool. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Let's get that wait to play Atletico Madrid and whoop them skin. Can't wait.
I completely agree. Like, it's been one hell of a transfer window, and the excitement level is just going through the roof. And like you say, we've sold well. We've sold Diaz, we sold Nunes, we've replaced them with upgraded players. Ekatike is basically baby Isak. Isak is just arguably one of the most deadliest strikers in world football right now. Then you look at replacing Trent with Frimpong. You look at upgrading Tsimikas with Kirkes. Even you could probably say upgrading Robertson as well with Kirkes in some respects. Then, of course, Florian Wirtz coming in. Mamadashvili with somewhat maybe, the jury may be still out on Mamadashvili, but it's a replacement at least for Kelleher, who went off to seek first team football elsewhere. I 100% agree, man. Like, I'd be very shocked if there are Liverpool fans out there that are either A, not happy, or B, going, yeah, it's good, but it could have been better. What were you expecting? We've never had a transfer window like this. I've never had seen a transfer window like this from any team, let alone my own. And yet, there were parts this summer where I did not know how to respond. We were going that crazy. that I had no idea how to respond. Big up Jason, who's in the building. Big up to you, my friend. Love to have you here. Big up to TD as well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, bro, you've been supporting a long time. So, yeah, big up to you, bro. Big up to you, Ozan. But TD says we get Guehi for the next 5 or 6 years. Absolutely. I mean, long-term wise, it's brilliant. I think, do you potentially see him as a bit of a Van Dijk replacement, maybe? Or do you think like Liverpool could maybe make another big signing in the future to replace Van Dijk? What's your thoughts on the sort of changing of the guard?
I'm happy right now. I'm happy with what we have right now. Van Dijk, yeah, we know he is old. He's our captain. So but we have Giovanni. Despite I want to see Giovanni play now because really we can if Van Dijk leaves, we can say okay, then we probably can give Giovanni a chance of playing, let him be the captain as well. I'm happy in choosing number 15, big up team, taking the honor, not that number from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. But yeah, man, we're building, we're getting strong, and I know that rival fans out there are now that probably they're getting nervous now. You know, Arsenal fans getting nervous after they lost that game, but we're not done. We could destroy them at the Emirates with this strong squad. With Marc Guehi and Isak up top for us. Indeed. For me, man, I saw Liverpool fans calling it already. Number 21 is incoming, but I'm not really I'm not ready for the title race as yet. But yeah, I'm up for the transfer, man. I'm really happy. Indeed, for Virgil, great leader, no doubt. Leader on the field, leader off the field. He's just like he's very, very good. But now I'm waiting to see Frimpong back, ready, and to play with Isak. And I know the signings that they're also ready, indeed. So yeah, and I'm happy, man. He's already, and finally the everything is over with at Newcastle United. But we know when we face them again, we know that Isak will put them down to ground, and I know he's gonna make us beat Newcastle United. We know we're not going to have no more 6-goal thriller. No, Newcastle United team, Eddie always going to get beat because Isak is now ours, one of us, and we are happy that he's one of us. And he comes to win trophies. Right thing. Champions League. He's playing Champions League for us. And I'm happy for that. Number 7, incoming. You know, the season, there's no the Champions League draw has happened because they missed it, the draw. But the Madrid teams in the Champions League, Madrid, Atletico, they're going to be the first. Xavi is going to be ours. I think we're going to cook trend. But I'm happy, man. We're going for trophies now. Finally. And I'm looking at a back-to-back. I'm looking for a back-to-back trophies right now. Because we're strong now.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. I mean, the statement of intent has been laid down by the club that we are here to stay. Usually, we're content with getting top 4 Champions League. We're content with that. But the statement now is that we've broken our transfer record not once, but twice this summer alone. We've broken the Premier League transfer record as well. The statement is we're here to stay. We're here to remain on top of the English football pyramid and to take on the elites of European football as well. So massive statement of intent there from Liverpool overall. I could not agree with you more. And as I've said previously about Ekitike learning from Isak and getting better, and as you mentioned there, obviously playing on the grander stage like the Champions League is going to be experience enough. Guehi's going to be learning from Van Dijk. Guehi's going to be learning from Van Dijk, evolving his game and getting better. And like I say, he's 24, 25 years of age. So he's still relatively young in his prime. I think when we bought Van Dijk, he was, 27, I want to say? 27 going on 28 maybe? Somewhere in that region. So we're actually buying Guehi slightly younger for a cut of the price than what we would have done a year ago. If you remember, a year ago, it was being talked about he was going to go for 80 odd million or whatever. Again, for a fraction of the price, a young Marc Guehi, Premier League experience, strong, disciplined, consistent. You can't go wrong, can you? You can't go wrong with that. Absolutely not. What have you made of the transfer window? Maybe a daft question when we go through it all, but what would you? Is there anyone that you would have liked to have seen come in? Is there any improvements that Liverpool could have made, or has this just been an absolute perfect 10 out of 10 window for you?
For me, this is the perfect 10 out of 10 for me, because when they use before start comes in to coach us, we never got Isak, because look, I did prefer Isak over Nunes. I should never bring him up, because if we did have Isak, I know this would have never. And I'm happy that comes in, turns us into a champion, and now look what happened. We got Isak. So PSG, watch out. Real Madrid, we know they need to watch out. Atletico Madrid needs to watch out. We has put a statement on the line. Now we are strong. We have Mamardashvili, the best goalkeeper, the shot stopper. Well done. We got in goalkeeper. This is the perfect transfer for me right now. I love this transfer. Indeed, this is the best for me right now. All I want is us to keep on winning our games, win our first game of the Champions League, and go all the way, win the cups, the FA, the Carabao Cup, and have the trophies in our cabinet at our training ground. I'm buzzing for that, man. I'm really happy. Isak can finally win a trophy. He won a trophy, yes, I know. That is the Carabao Cup. But now he can get his hand on something different from a Carabao Cup trophy. It's the Premier League and the Champions League. So I'm buzzing. This is the perfect. He has a trophy. He has the FA Cup. He has the Community Shield. Now the Premier League is his. The UCL is his. I'm buzzing. And Giovanni can get his first hand on the silverware. This is the perfect transfer for him. And more, that's really absolutely perfect trophy. Welcome to the champions, Mark, Isaac, and Giovanni. You're at the perfect club. Welcome to Liverpool.
Absolutely, man. Could not agree more. TD asked, do not be surprised if Konate is sold to Madrid. The Spanish transfer window doesn't end until September 15th. Is that a worry? Is that a worry for you about the Konate situation? I know that obviously different countries have different transfer windows that end.
If he goes, he can bring that experience, that what he learned from Virgil, he can do the same. We know he's gonna play with that Trent, because I cannot stand Trent. But I think Trent will be probably buzzing now that if he joins Real Madrid, he's gonna be excited. Oh yes, Konate is playing with me. I'm happy. And I know that if Konate goes, I know he's gonna do the same thing as well, talking Spanish. I don't want to hear none of these players going to a team that joins Real Madrid speak Spanish. I never learned Spanish in school. And if he goes, I wish him all the best, man. Trent is not even getting gaming time, but if he comes to Liverpool, to Anfield, is something. But yeah, I'm up for Konate. If he goes, he can bring that experience. He learn a lot from Virgil. Virgil is like a brother to him on the field and off the field. I'm happy for Konate, but
do you think he will go? Given the fact that he's obviously got 1 year left on his contract, do you think Konate will go before?
I want him to stay. I really want him to stay because he enjoyed it, and I want him to also win something, a Champions League trophy for us. And I know he doesn't win a Champions League trophy before, and I want him to do the same by following the leadership of Van Dijk. With him getting I'm happy for him winning the Premier League last season, but I need him to win more silverware. That will give him more courage. He's young, he's learning, and I see it. He looks he reminds me of Dejan Lover when he was at our club. I know he's not playing for us, but I'm really happy for Ibu. And also, yeah, because he's full of country teammate with us, right? Yuko Ekitike. That's the best duo in this Premier League, in this squad. France, Ibu and Hugo is excellent for me. I want Ibu to stay. I want him doing trophies. I want him doing Champions League as well. We have a game up against Atletico Madrid, and we need him to keep Antoine Griezmann silent. And I need him very well indeed. I want him to stay, man. If he goes, it's gonna be really sad. But I want him to stay, man. I really want him to win something for us, and I really want that to happen, man. We need to give him the contract.
Fair enough. Brazy asks if you can give us your famous celebration.
Frimpong.
There you go, lads. Awesome, love it. Just got Romano. Here we go. 35 million plus 10% sell on clause. Are you a big fan of the fee? 35 million. It's I mean for a defense. I mean obviously it's opportunistic given his contract.
This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Come on, man. Look, I'm up here now. I this morning I saw Marc Guehi strike for Palace, and I was saying in my mind, said, if he brings this to Anfield, Liverpool,
yeah,
Spurs, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, United, watch out.
Absolutely.
Because look, man, with that strike, if we give him that opportunity, just notice say done. It's finished. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Indeed, perfect transfer for me, and I rate the transfer 10 out of 10 for me. I as a Liverpool fan from 2016 now, I was waiting to see how this team can get stronger. And look what happens. Who's going to stop? We cannot be stopped, man. If only anybody going to stop us, you have to either we stop ourselves. If you can't beat them, join them. So look, Marc Guehi, perfect. You join us. Well done. That is how we need to pick up every player from different league, from the Premier League. No one no other player. I'm up with Isak. Perfect. Indeed. If you can't beat them, Isak, join us. Fantastic. Well done. Give him the number 9. Now, finally, we can give him the number 9. We have Federico Chiesa in number 14. If we never have Federico, we would have given him Isak the number 14. So, well, give him the number 9. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I'm ready to win trophies now. It's time for us to back this team, and I'm back in this club. This club is on a different level. We are going to run away before the season done. You don't even Christmas yet, and I'm so happy. Let's go!
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We have been operating on a very, very different level than we're used to this summer alone. So absolute madness going on right now. TD says, I see Guehi Konate replacement. It could potentially happen. It depends what happens with Konate. If we can tie him down to a new contract, it's a risk, but I think it's a risk that the club are seemingly willing to take on that one, in all honesty. Big up Marco. Lovely to have you on board with us, my friend. It says that some countries' transfer markets close later. Which countries are those? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. TD says that the Spanish one closes in a couple of weeks' time, which is interesting. I'm not 100% sure on any others, I'm afraid. So it might be worth just diving into that one and seeing. Marco says that I don't think Ekitike is over the moon. He has been quality, and Liverpool just bought someone in his position that is too expensive to bench. Look, I will say on that, Ekitike has bedded him really, really well. He was always going to need someone to back him up, though. And with the way that he has settled, like, that's good for Liverpool to have that kind of headache. Also, considering Isak's injury history, the fact that obviously it's going to take him a couple of months to get up to speed with everything, I don't have a problem with it. Ekitike is also versatile. You can play him on the left, you can play him on the right, you can play him up front with Isak in certain specific situations. I don't really have a problem with this. Do you have a problem, Jordan? Do you have a problem with
No,
Ekitike?
man. For me, man, you go Ekitike have somebody now that can give him some give him the chance to score goals. I know you have Isak now saying so if Isak scored, he scored. So yeah, indeed, and I'm happy as well because as we start our first game of the opening season of the Premier League, indeed, in quick time you see you go Ekitike score your first goal. I'm so shocked when we got Nunes take long to score his first Premier League goal, and look at this. Hugo Ekitike starts against Bournemouth. Boom, first goal. This player just he doesn't join us and he doesn't mess around, he don't play around, he just as he get the opportunity, he just put it away. We know he needs to go against Arsenal, fair enough, I understand. But now he's going to score some goals now with Isak. I think these two are going to do a good contribution together. Despite we have Salah over there, yeah, we can even use one of them. We can use Hugo over by the left, Isak over the left, or we'll probably even use put Isak up top and put Hugo Ekitike over by the left. The only problem I'm worried about is Gakpo now. If we put Ekitike over by the left and use Isak and Salah, what we probably have to use Gakpo as a super sub.
Like I say, it provides us with a lot of options. There's a lot of opportunities for rotation. There's a lot of opportunities for different formations, different positions. I'm happy with it. I'm personally happy with it. And like I say, Ekitike has so many good qualities, and most of those good qualities are reminiscent of Alexander Isak. The only difference is that Isak, to me, is a more refined version of Ekitike. So working with Isak, learning from one of the most deadliest strikers in the game, I think is only going to benefit the game, the evolution of Hugo Ekitike. So I personally have no issues with it whatsoever. And I'm sure Arne Slot will do well to rotate, to rest, to interchange, to be flexible, to adapt to whatever situation any particular game throws at him. And if that means playing Isak up top with Ekitike, if that means Ekitike playing on the left, Ekitike playing on the right. Remember, Salah's going to be away for AFCON as well in December. So there's going to be a position up for grabs on that right-hand side.
Means that when Salah gone, we can put Ekitike over the right and put Gakpo over by the left and use Isak up top. That is a fantastic formation. I love that formation.
There's plenty of options and opportunities there. There's no doubt about it. Newcastle immediately put that Isak money to work with Vissa and get a good chunk as well. Yeah, I knew they were going to go back into Vissa. I said in the morning stream that I did this morning, like I definitely knew that was going to happen. Vissa to Newcastle was always going to happen. So fair play to Newcastle. They got their two strikers in the end. They got their two strikers. It is what it is. Rez will be there. Will there be a formation that accommodates both Alexander and Hugo? 4-4-2. Yeah, we've just been discussing that, my bro. Sorry that we kind of got to your question before we actually worked on it. Not sure about the Volta-Maida guy. He could be a massive fraud like Werner. His stats are shocking too. At Bremen, from 20 to 24, 48 games, 2 goals. Did just a little better at the other German teams. I've seen a lot of people say he could be a bit of a one-season wonder. You never know. Maybe it wasn't the right league for him. I don't know too much about him, so I can't really comment on whether or not he's going to be a hit in the Premier League or not. I'm sure, obviously, Newcastle fans will be hoping he is, and after spending, 80 million euros, 90 million euros, that hopefully will be the case. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about him, to be honest, to make a judgment, in all honesty, I'm afraid. So we shall see. We shall see how he does. The Luda Steve says that if Konate leaves, we're still good. We have Van Dijk, Guehi, Leone, Joe Gomez, and obviously Wataru Endo. Do you think Leone's going to get some good game time this season? Are you expecting Leone to maybe be bled in slightly?
Look, for me right now, I prefer Giovanni starts because look, I can't stand Gomez. Big up to deluded Steve, but yeah, Giovanni is very good. I saw what he did with Romelu Lukaku for Napoli. What a player, what a defender. He's good. I think he's gonna learn. He's gonna learn. And then when he learn from Van Dijk, he's gonna learn more and then start to improve. So enjoy the right club that someone can really help them to improve. We know that Florian is also young. He's also learning from in due time. So realize to see Florian Wirtz score a goal. His first Premier League goal, everybody will be shocked. But yeah, but Giovanni will be learning a lot by Van Dijk, and I really happy to have a player like Virgil. Good thing that we sent him from Southampton as well. I'm happy, man. This guy just lead by example. Indeed. And also taking over the role from Henderson. Despite he's at Brentford, but yeah, Van Dijk is Van Dijk. And I'm really, really happy. He's a brick wall. And having the newcomers, the youngsters coming in, they will grow and learn from him. So if him left, us Van Dijk, we know these new players that learn from him can do what he does. Help us win trophies. They will help us win trophies. So this is the real reason why we're getting players to learn from Van Dijk, indeed, and they will improve. And I love that to see that Van Dijk is doing that indeed. He's a great captain. Big up to him as well. It's him doing this. It's him making this transfer happen. It's him. Without him, we'll have never have less of Florian, Frimpong, or these players. Big up to Van Dijk, great leader, and I'm happy for him. He's a great captain.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Where are we up to? Wait 1 second. There we go. Done that. Right. Big up to Reluctant Gamer. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Hope you are at least a little happier than this morning. Considering you've now made the signing of Visser. I hope everything's okay with you, bro. What's happening? Marc Guehi, he's coming to Liverpool, mate. That's what we're talking about here. This is Jordan, my bro. I'm going to post Jordan's link in the chat. I'm going to subscribe to my bro Jordan, doing some great stuff over on his channel. Big up to you. Just a madness of a day, bro. Just a madness of a day. Still very excited. Still very happy. Big up Ozan. You have to now win at least 2 cups this season, league title and another, and a semi-final Champions League. 500 million spent, $500 million. You know what? I agree with you, but if we were to just win the Premier League this season, I wouldn't be completely against it, because that Premier League title is going to mean so much this year, with it being 21, which means we would have officially overtaken Man United in the pecking order. With obviously everything that's gone off with Diogo Jota, RIP, God rest your soul.
Indeed.
Premier League would mean so much this year. It would mean so much more this year than just being an ordinary Premier League. That would mean so much. So I somewhat agree with you that 2 cups and a good run in the Champions League would obviously be brilliant. And I somewhat hope that is the case, but I'm not demanding it right off the bat. I'd be demanding that next season, 100%. This season, I'm okay with it just being a Premier League title. Maybe my expectations are therefore low. I don't know. What do you think, bro? Do you think we should be going for 2 trophies at least this year?
Well, that can happen indeed because I don't have any problem with two trophies. All I want is trophies. That's the only thing I want. And I want my club to do that to win games straight to the end of the season and bring home trophies. I want to see the newcomers. We know Frimpong has one trophy with barely accusing him and Florian Wirtz, and this will be their first. And I want to see them win their first trophy, and I'm happy, man. Two, no problem for me, man.
Fair enough, man. Villa journalists are saying there's still a chance they can send Morgan Rogers to us on a separate deadline day deal. That might be a little bit out of our reach now that we are 2.5 hours away from the deadline closing. But like I say, next summer, there's always an opportunity and a chance. So we're looking at that. Michael Elise has also been linked. And like I say, we should be looking at strengthening our midfield next year. And Adam Wharton, man. That's the one I'm after. That's the one I'm looking at. Uzami Ekatike and Isak is a win-win. Uzami have enough to compete for every competition. I get that. I 100% get that. And it also puts to shame some of the Newcastle fans that were saying, we could have Ekatike and Isak in our team. We went ahead and did it. We went ahead and did it, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You talk about doing it. We actually went and did it. You know what I'm saying? 69 million on Voltameda and 55 on Vissa. That's 124 million. So 6 million profit for Isak. You've spent a lot of money this year. You spent a lot of money for all the talk about PSR and FFP nonsense. I think you spent about 230 million without the Vista deal actually going through yet. So you spent quite a fair amount of money, to be fair. So I'm just throwing it out there. Isak had less goals before he joined Newcastle also, so Voltameda because succeeded anything. Yeah, that's true as well. I think he only scored about 6 in his final season for Sociedad or something. It was something along that. It wasn't many. So he's very right in what he's saying there, reluctant gamer. Fair play to you, my friend. According to James Pearce, Brighton have made a bid for Joe Gomez. That would be an interesting move for Gomez if that was to obviously happen.
I don't see this about Brighton Ozan. I'm seeing about AC Milan bid for him. I'm not even sure.
That was the story over the past 24 hours. Yeah, AC Milan was the story, but no, if he can stay, I think he would prefer to stay in the Premier League. To be fair, I think he would, but whether he does or not remains to be seen. And if he does go, it probably does shut the door on a Kanate exit, which means we are in that realm again of will he sign a new deal or will he leave on a free contract, which is the story we were in last year with Salah, with Van Dijk, and with Trent. So we're going to enter that realm again, people. Can't wait for that. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm happy today, brother. Newcastle don't provide for my family. I don't take football to heart. It's just fun and games for me. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Sometimes it's
yes, we are. Yeah, man. Well, understand, man. Big up to you, man.
Big up to you, man. You 100% win the Premier League. Man City is no competition. Arsenal no compete compared to Liverpool. So count that ticked off. Still a long way to go. And anything can happen. We know that injuries can factor and poor patches of play and performances. So I get you. Like, we are favourites. We are heavy favourites. But nothing's ever a foregone conclusion in football. Your expectations is low because you don't want Liverpool to fail. Of course I don't want Liverpool to fail. And, maybe my expectations are low. But I still stand by my point that the Premier League title this year will mean more than it did 5 years ago and it did last year. And it still meant a lot in those years. So it will still mean a lot is basically what I'm saying. A lot of our rival fans have higher standards for Liverpool than their own clubs and managers. Arsenal fans are the worst for that, you know. Arsenal fans do
well.
that. Arsenal fans have seen their club spend a billion in the past 5 years, have 6 years under Mikel Arteta, and basically came out of yesterday's game and were like, oh, well, we only lost 1-0. You played so defensively and negatively that you spent £1 billion on a team that is just a more expensive Stoke City. Like, you relied on set pieces, which you weren't good at, by the way, but once those set pieces don't work in a game, you've got very little going on.
Focus on that. But for us, we don't focus on set pieces. We win games. Set pieces doesn't win your titles. It's how you defend. And they need to win games.
I was saying yesterday, the stat that Arsenal fans like to put out, that they have not lost to a Big Six team in however long it was. The irony that they can't do that now. And not only that, but they set piece FC lost to a set piece and lost that record in the process is just beautiful irony. Beautiful irony. Absolutely adore that. With this signing, it will be 270 million. Yeah. You obviously get a lot back with the Isak thing, and the sort of how it goes with incomings and outgoings, but that's still a lot of money you've spent. Still a lot of money. 130 on Isak, so 140 outcome. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We understand where you're coming from. Big up to Luca Talks Dons. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Glad to have you with us, my friend. Hope you're doing. Did you see something earlier going live later on today? I think I saw something about that. I think you. I think you said you're going live today. Guys, go and subscribe to Luca Talks Dons, doing some awesome stuff on his channel. Big up to you, my friend. Am I getting FC 26? I've stopped playing FIFA for a couple of years. I don't really have time for it, or I'm still on PS4, to be honest. So I don't think I'll be getting it, but I don't know. I gave up with FIFA a long time ago. I got out of that addiction.
Yeah, we got to that over there.
Arsenal fans cry so badly when they lose. One Arsenal fan yesterday was cursing Liverpool after not taking the L. Here's the irony, right? I don't know the clip you're on about, so I'm going to hazard a guess here. Dominic Szoboszlai's free kick was magnificent, right? The reason
100.
why Arsenal beat Real Madrid, or a big reason why Arsenal beat Real Madrid, they won through a Declan Rice free kick in the first leg.
Exactly.
That's what they beat.
Wow.
And the amount of set pieces that have been in Arsenal's favour, they beat Man United from a dodgy set piece because the Man United goalkeeper is useless. I don't understand why certain Arsenal fans are like that. Not every Arsenal fan. Certain ones. I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Liverpool deserve to beat us. You deserve to beat us because Liverpool, Arsenal, poor side, first half. Second half, you were the better team. Arteta with problems. We didn't play Eze. Yeah, I was surprised you didn't start Eze as well. And I appreciate the honesty in the comment, bro, because
exactly.
I would say that your lot turned up not to lose the game. But as the game progressed, Liverpool took the initiative to go on and win the game. Arsenal didn't once throw caution to the wind. They didn't try and be adventurous. They didn't try and take any risks. They were just happy to go there and be like, we won't lose. We'll go there not to lose. And if we can snatch something on a set piece, even better. But obviously, your set pieces were completely off yesterday.
Because the beast at defense in Van Dijk. So
That's the thing. Like if you see in the Bournemouth game and you see in the Newcastle game, a Liverpool side that are very vulnerable when it comes to defending on the transition, defending from set pieces. Why not go for the kill? Why not smell some blood and go for the kill there? But they didn't. And the midfield was just lacking. The midfield was just lacking in creativity. Gyökeres had nothing to feed off all game. Martinelli is terrified of Dominic Szoboszlai. Madueke was their only outlet.
If Frimpong wasn't injured, Martinelli would have get cooked left, right, and center. I mean, know if he can keep up with Frimpong.
I mean, to be fair, Martinelli was nicely stuck up. Martinelli was nicely stuck up Szoboszlai's back pocket. So.
Hey, I can't wait to see Frimpong cook Martinelli. Oh my!
I was just very surprised by Arteta's tactics yesterday. I was just very surprised by the negative tactics of Arsenal yesterday. Very surprised.
You guys said Eze. What did you use Eze? Jesus.
Liverpool going to be fun to play with in FC26. They might be fun to play with, but if you play them career mode wise, they may not have any money to start off the game because we might have spent it all. So, but yeah, we're gonna have a fun.
The career mode would have shutter. In a good have shot. I think it will be you'll be having the cut newcomer like Frimpong in it. They're gonna have Isak in it. They're gonna have Rennie and the Hugo in it. So they're not gonna really have Shatter in it. I think they're gonna put either Hugo or any one of the newcomers at Liverpool, like Frimpong or any one of them, or probably Kirkes on the cover of
team. You know, playing Ultimate Team on career mode. That's special. We did not play Eze. That's the problem. I know even when you brought him on in the second half, like he showed signs, but I think the sub happened too early. He should have started him. We did not play Eze. That's the problem. We lack creativity. That's the problem. Everyone got gassy thought we would beat Liverpool, but Arteta said, "Let's go. Let's go there. Draw now. All my days, Isak." That was the thing. Lack of creativity, and I'm very, very shocked by the way. I'm very shocked by the way you played. I'm very shocked by the way that you set up. Like I said, I thought you would have sensed blood. All my days, Isak went to Liverpool. Absolutely, he did. Should be announced very much soon. I think Liverpool will now retain, and now you got Isak Guehi. You will win league by comfortably. Well, the news is that Guehi might not actually be happening anymore, people. Guehi might not actually be happening anymore. There is big breaking news from Fabrizio Romano that says that the Igor transfer to Crystal Palace has collapsed. News arrived as soon as Guehi completed his medical in London as a Liverpool player. Liverpool now waiting for the outcome on the Crystal Palace side. So the Guehi transfer has just been thrown into a bit of carnage and disarray here. That could see. I mean, look, it's still going to be a phenomenal transfer window, even if the Guehi deal doesn't get done. But the collapse of the transfer has really just thrown a spanner in the works. Why it's collapsed, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any news on Romano's part on why it's collapsed. He just says that it has collapsed. So we wait and see. But there was talk that there could be someone else that is coming in for Guehi. So yeah, maybe Romano's jumped the gun again a little bit here. Not for the first time. That Romano may have jumped the gun on us a little bit in this, but Yeah, this might have thrown a bit of a spanner in the works. It could be that this move might be off, which I'm hoping it's not. Fingers crossed it isn't. And fingers crossed that Palace can find some sort of resolution. But everything is seemingly done other than now the official fee, or the official announcement, should I say. It was going to be 35 million. Yeah, 35, as Lucas says here. But things are looking... Yeah, things are looking kind of a bit skeptical right now. Big up to Wild Dead Wolf as well for putting it in the chat as well. They say that they're not 100% sure. They say that they're not 100% sure if that is going to be off or whether it isn't. It could just throw a bit of a spanner in the works. There could be some sort of solution that is found, but all Romano says is that we're just waiting on the outcome from Crystal Palace as to whether or not the deal is going to be going ahead or not. So we shall see. I'm absolutely getting FC 26. Fair play to you, my friend. Soberslai over Rice. Big shout. Palace pull plug on Guehi. Again, not completely confirmed, I don't think, but we shall see. We shall definitely see. And wait for some sort of solution. I don't understand. Like, I swear, like Palace have like 5 centre backs as it is without Guehi. I swear they have like 5 centre backs without Guehi. Like, why can't they just like? And why is it always Liverpool that people sell to and are like?
Yeah, because it looks to me like we want more trouble than Arsenal. Because Arsenal are a club that always comes second.
Everybody just seems to be like, oh no, we need to find a replacement first before we sell to Liverpool. Palace had no problem selling Eze to Arsenal.
I don't know why Eze joined Arsenal. I don't know why we is. We never come on. Well, this we never do. We shall go for Eze instead. It would have been a different ball game yesterday if Eze was playing for us. Then would have been getting 16 on their skin.
We shall see, man. But this is the thing with transfers. Just the whole domino effect. Jack Cunningham of TalkSport has reportedly stated that Igor's move to Crystal Palace collapsing should not affect the Guehi move to Liverpool. Now, I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know how credible he is, but that's what he is saying.
Yo.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, this is... no one seems to know right now. So we've at least got a bit of drama for this.
There will be a drama going.
For this deadline day. It's gonna be a very interesting couple of hours ahead. Going to be a very interesting couple of hours ahead, at least. If Solomon goes Palace, it could be back on. I don't know why it would mean Solomon's a winger, but I don't know why that would mean, because it's not exactly a replacement for Guehi, is it? But it doesn't even appear like it's completely off the table just yet. So we shall see. Deal off, Igor isn't coming. We shall see. We shall see if that is true or not.
His name is Marc Guehi. Not Igor.
What's up?
Igor Dila. Who's Igor? His name is Marc Guehi, not
No, it's because it's the domino effect. Igor was meant to be going to Palace, which would be the replacement for Marc Guehi. So,
yeah.
Yeah, their TalkSport are saying that the collapse deal for Igor should not affect the deal for Marc Guehi. I don't know. Like everything seems to be done. Like the fee's said to be agreed. The medical seemed to have been taking place. So I don't know if
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to assume that everything's going to be fine until I know that it's definitely not going to happen. I'm just going to assume it's going to be fine. I'm just going to think positively. Arsenal, what I don't get is why are we getting a centre back on loan from Bayer Leverkusen when we need a left winger? Because your manager is obsessed with defenders. Don't get me wrong. Hincapié is a very, very good talent, and he's a solid enough defender. And it just reeks to me like it's more of a market opportunity than it is what you need. It's what you want over what you need. And that's why I think Arsenal kind of fall down a little bit. I think that's where Arsenal fall down a little bit. Is sometimes you go for what you want rather than what you need. And as I say, Hincapié is a very, very good defender. But like you said, a left winger is probably what you need. And ultimately, you've gone for a loan with is it an option or an obligation to buy? I think it's an option, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a option to buy for Arsenal.
So
yeah, they can buy.
I'm pretty sure the Guehi deal will get done as well. I'm still pretty sure and confident on that. Even if Palace get like a loan move, I don't know. I don't know if they have a backup plan or not, but I'm pretty confident that will be the case. Hincapié, very good Ecuadorian centre back, 23 years of age, solid defender, big part of Bayer Leverkusen over the past few years. Built
one Bundesliga.
Won the Bundesliga, got to Europa League final, won obviously the German domestic cup.
He played against us as well. He played against us as well when Shabby was coaching them as well.
Built up a big reputation over in the Bundesliga. A lot of clubs have been interested in him over the years. So you have got a very good player on your hands. But like I say, it's probably not what you need and more of what you want, in all honesty. Could Liverpool offer Gomez on loan for the season? That might be the last resort, you know. The last resort might be to play the Gomez card. I can't. We shouldn't go into the season without Guehi. We shouldn't go into the rest of the season without Marc Guehi, in my opinion. It would just be crazy on our part to not properly reinforce defensively. I just can't see it. If we get Eze playing, I think we would not lose. He would add what you're missing: creative spark, bit of flair, bit of skill, bit of excitement. That's what he would bring. Ten Hag fired after 2 games. Bard said he managed to completely ostracize himself from board and squad in short time. That's impressive, considering the chaos that Bayer Leverkusen have gone through this summer. That is impressive. An absolute madness. 2 games in, and you're already sacked. And that happens. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, it might be that this Igor guy is going to Brighton, so might be that this Igor guy is going to. Well, sorry, he's at Brighton. Might be that he's going to West Ham. Sorry, from Brighton. My bad. So it could still be a move for him, but it's not looking great for Palace. In all honesty. He was given permission and a medical done, so I can't see why not sign. He wouldn't upset Palace, though. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting what will happen. 2 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes left. 2 hours and 10 minutes left.
Look, man. I have respect for Marc Guehi. He's a very good player. Not a problem for him. Come Liverpool. We need to increase the defense, and I'm happy, man. Rival fans, prepare to get beat. Well, I'm looking to probably give United about 10-0.
Where does Sterling go? He is in limbo. I haven't heard anything about Sterling. I thought he was here.
Looks to me like Sterling is looking to go to probably Fulham.
They just signed. Who have they signed today? Fulham has signed someone today. I'm sure of it.
Not if you know about it.
I think they signed someone. I don't remember who, but I think they were looking at Brentford. I think have signed Reece Nelson. I thought he might have gone Villa. You know.
Reece Nelson. No, I think he's gone to Brentford on loan.
Yeah. That was it. Reece Nelson, but it was on loan, not a permanent deal. But yeah. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Somewhere he's paid a fortune for doing FL in Saudi. Maybe. Sterling dropped off, man. Dropped off massively.
He can go hang up his boots and go and watch like how Michelangelo do. I go do Sky Sports interview.
Yeah, man. Didn't Chelsea want Hincapié? I think a lot of teams wanted Hincapié, to be fair. I think a lot of teams wanted
Never see Arsenal for him. I heard about Arsenal, isn't it? Arsenal isn't it? And also in Chelsea move. Chelsea is shit.
Yeah, just putting that bluntly. Just, yeah. Giving you a thumbs up, glad help. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate you all being here as well. What a time to be a Liverpool fan. I mean, absolutely. Even if this Marc Guehi deal actually does collapse. News from Sky Sports, Crystal Palace have not called Marc Guehi back from his medical yet. They are currently looking for alternatives. So, as things stand, Guehi to Liverpool is still on.
Come on!
Just saying, as of right now, it appears like it's still on, but we shall see.
Too early to be happy. Too early to be excited.
Exactly. Palace are looking at alternatives, and they have 2 hours to get those alternatives in. So it just seems like it's on right now, but we shall see, obviously, if Palace could pull the plug at any moment. With that 3 United managers have got sacked. Yeah.
Hey, I love this, man. This is the best season of my life.
It could turn out to be something.
Liverpool get sacked.
It could turn out to be something.
Leverkusen.
Big up Kinsman, bro. Glad to have you here, my dude. Funny that 3 ex-Man United managers got sacked. Absolutely. Yeah. Liverpool finally have 4 good centre backs. If this Guehi deal does get over the line, yeah, we do.
Exactly. Yeah, they will be excited.
Dreamed of having a squad like this. When will he make his debut? I assume Burnley. Are straight after the international break.
He's good. I'm looking forward to that. Isak scored a hat-trick against Burnley.
I'll have to build up his match fitness, and it will obviously take some time. But I would imagine we will probably see him for a little bit at least against Burnley. Who you want to start every game, Isak or Ekatike? If both, what position? If you only employ, I mean, you've got to start Isak. You've got to start the more refined player. But I would imagine that maybe for the first month or two, Ekatike starts whilst we build up Isak's fitness. Isak's had no preseason. He's had no preseason, so it needs to be built. Yeah. But that's right. And then Isak becomes that striker. So.
Yeah, that's true. So Isak, let's wait until next season for the 26-27 season, then they get preseason time. Fair enough. Yeah. No problem to me at all. Thank you very much indeed. And also, not only him alone, Giovanni as well. He needs preseason as well. So,
yep, absolutely. It's important. Like I say, more and more important every year. Isak going to need time, so maybe involved at least 2 games after comes back from international. like I say, we'll build up his fitness and we'll take it from there. If Fabrizio Romano said it's done deal, it means it's official. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
He's had a bit of a shocker this summer. From Fabrizio. So
He needs gaming time and Kingsman. So I'm not sure about that part.
I think he's given a couple of here he goes. I mean, he even did the whole Paqueta to Aston Villa thing. I don't think he here we go'd it, but he definitely said it's a very good opportunity that Aston Villa do get Paqueta, and then Paqueta scores, and yeah, the rest is history. So we shall see. Daniel Levy loves a loan. Kolo Muani, Polinia, not a good way to run the club, as those have been pillars in the squad. It's a decent signing, though. Bolsters their midfield. So we shall see. But Kolo Muani is an interesting signing. It's an interesting one. Big up to Alf. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Love to have you here with us. So it's getting close to 1K. Absolutely.
Let's get him to 1K, guys. Let's get him to 1K. Come here, man. He deserves, guys. He deserves. Let's get him to 1K.
Each and every single one of you. Really do appreciate it. I won't see Leone. He looks serious. I can't say I know too much about him, but I agree. It's a lot like serious potential. Serious potential. Mm-hmm. You got Guehi now too. Yeah. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do you think Giovanni is going to make his debut when against Burnley? Probably Carabao Cup.
Yes. I was thinking about that part. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, So
yeah, I reckon we'll probably see him in the competition, to be fair.
Yeah.
Are Liverpool building a new Marvel football team? It's a Galacticos.
Yeah, France.
Why not? Funny that the same person that makes Mo Salah have an injury in his shoulder is now a musician. Funny how things work out, isn't it?
Almost Ramos is that. Almost Ramos.
Who will be top goal scorer in the Premier League? A good question. That who do you think will be top goal scorer in the Premier League? Salah's not exactly set the world alight yet. Haaland's got 3 goals so far. Isak obviously hasn't played. Any ideas?
For me, man, look, Salah has been letting the league since he joined us, and now he's not doing it. I think Florian for me, maybe him or Frimpong. Any one of those two.
Update from Sky Sports. Marc Guehi will be allowed to complete the deal to Liverpool, even though Crystal Palace's move for Igor Julio has collapsed. So Sky Sports are reporting that this is going to go ahead regardless. So just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Just breaking news there.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I think these two will do well, but time will tell. I think Salah, I really rate him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see him I want to see the Salah from back then. I really enjoy that Salah. I need that Salah back right now. I really need him back. He's like a shadow of his own. He disappears every minute. We don't Salah needs to be himself, man. Yeah, we know we have newcomers. It's gonna be really difficult for him to really get used to them more than when we were from me on Mane. He was lacking. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, these players are new. It's gonna be really difficult for him to really show what he can really good at. Indeed, he's scoring goals, yes, but I really want this like one golden boots. Indeed, and he has Salah back. But time will tell. We have long day. We have Burley. I think he will show up. I think we have United coming up as well. That is favorite fixture. City. we need Salah, man, and for him to light up, I think he will do his best indeed, and for him indeed, I really want Salah to shine, and I absolutely agreed. Indeed,
on his way to cementing himself as the Premier League GOAT. Absolutely love it. James Milner, oldest. Oh, sorry. Yeah. James Milner, oldest scorer, pen, even Premier League legend, wears 20 for Jota. What a guy. Yeah, absolute tremendous tribute from James Milner. And he did the Jota celebration as well after he scored yesterday. And of course, he scored against City, which is just the icing on the cake. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, like I say, lovely tribute from Milner in terms of the shirt number and celebration as well. So big up to James Milner.
For me, it's the best weekend ever. It's the best weekend ever. For us, unrivaled fan, look down who's in 40.
Guehi would be insufferable if they don't let him. He already threw massive shade earlier. Liverpool hence will become a team of betas. Isaac, which Barca will easily dispose of in the Champions League. Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. To be fair, Guehi's conduct has been nothing short of professional throughout this entire thing. Like, he said that he's already made it clear that he will play out the final year of his contract with Palace, but said that he wouldn't be signing a new deal probably. He trained with them during pre-season, worked with them in pre-season, played for them in pre-season, played for them in the Community Shield. He's been nothing short of professional. So, no, big up to Marc Guehi, man. Big up to Marc Guehi. What are your opinions on the Szoboszlai goal? Absolute rocket, absolute missile, absolute world class from this Hungarian magician. Thoughts on the goal yesterday, bro?
You see, man, for me, look, I have the best Sunday ever against this team, Arsenal. Look, man, I really enjoyed what Dam has done for us. He's the best Hungarian duos I ever seen. These two, they're like a brother, Curtis and Dam, and that free kick. It reminds me in 2006, Steven Gerrard free kick.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, man. I think Ozan said the same thing. You know, I think Ozan said the same thing.
I think that the goal. I was wondering, say, is this? I thought the goal was going to jump on David Raya, because the way I see it goes is like an aeroplane in the sky, flying like it could land at the airport. Hit the goalpost and just go directly in. I said, wow. This is what champions we are. Damn saying don't even practice it. I don't know. It looks to me like you just look, I'm gonna just try something. And if will it work or will it not work? When he strike it, I said, look, it absolutely works. Cause I thought he would go over the crossbar. I said, there it goes. There it goes, Arsenal. Your first defeat. Have a good day and come out of our backyard. Go back home to the Emirates. See you there, guys. Bye-bye. Well done by Dom. I'm proud of him, man. I'm happy for him, man. Well done. I need to see more from him as well. And I enjoy that free.
Big up.
Enjoy that. And also, you also do it for Trent. Despite Trent is now he does it for us, but thanks. Damn, you're our next free kick taker. Masterclass incoming.
Wanted him to do that for a while. We know how much of a powerful right foot he's got on him. So fingers crossed he can do that on a fairly regular basis from now on. Wolf says that Isaac top goal scorer. He's got a fair way to catch up, but if anyone can do it, Isaac can.
For me, I'm not really sure. It got really big time because despite he has left Newcastle and now joining a team from Liverpool, he's going to really give him time to really adjust with us. Because yes, Liverpool is now his new home.
Yeah.
But first, we have to remember that players are coming in. They need practice. They need pre-season training. And if you do that, anything can happen. Oh yeah, I'm happy for Isaac.
Yeah,
and I'm
absolutely.
ready to see him play. I think he will play, indeed. I know, man. Big up to Slot. Well done by the Dutch. The Dutchies.
Liverpool now have a good attacking line up of a not bad I can't even read. Good attacking line of a not bad Cam, centre mid, DM, and maybe now a strong defensive structure as well. Completely agree. Uh, be fair, Palace and Liverpool always been on great terms on and off the pitch. Hopefully, we can go back then for Water next summer. Fingers crossed. Marco asked about the headband.
Oh, my headband. Oh, guys, sorry about that. I forgot. I was doing Bundesliga when last week Friday. That is Bayern Munich RB Leipzig when they won that game 6-0. I went to play football, man, and I collide. I was doing Virgil van Dijk. I was like, got burst. So yeah, that's the real reason my head is burst. So yes, guys, that's why I have this big band around my head to
Fair,
get it
fair
to get.
enough, man. Fair enough. You do you. You do you indeed. What are your player ratings for the Liverpool Arsenal game? I won't get into that here because I've got to go. So I'm kind of wrapping things up right now. But
Mhm.
yeah, I might get into that. I did a review yesterday. I didn't really do a play. I don't really do player ratings, but I did a review yesterday. If you want to go check that out,
Oh
bro,
yeah,
appreciate
big
it.
up indeed. Big up indeed.
Yeah, big up to you, man. Thank you for being here. And not playing Isaac is Arteta tactic as a style. And I still can't believe he didn't play
Yeah,
Isaac.
man, look, man.
Very strange.
You're not Arsenal. We're not Arsenal. We're Liverpool. Everybody that comes to Liverpool, they will get their game in time. If they don't get game in time in the Premier League, we have the Cups. We have Champions League. They will get gaming time. See, Rio has
Big up
adjusted.
to
I'm proud of Rio. And look what happened now. Rio get pre-season training and he played very well. This is how we help each other to adjust with the club. I'm happy with these guys joining Liverpool, and I'm looking forward to it in them.
yeah, big up to Lucy. We've just been covering it, bro. We've found out that the move that Palace were going to make for Marc Guehi's replacement has collapsed. Sky Sports are reporting that the Marc Guehi deal is still on as we speak, but it could obviously go very much down south at any moment. It's seemingly a bit risky, but for right now, it's still on. So fingers crossed, and hopefully Marc Guehi will become a Liverpool player by the 7 p.m. deadline, or at least it will go through by 7 p.m. and it will probably be officially announced afterwards, as sometimes these deals are. But either way, hopefully he will become a Liverpool player at some stage tonight. Fingers crossed. Look, I want to thank every single one of you for being here. I'm going to wrap things up now. I appreciate each and every single one of you who's contributed. Last one from Wild Dead Wolf, who says that Guehi is a bargain of the transfer window. And you know what, mate? I kind of agree. I think 35 million, Premier League established defender, solid, consistent. I'm finding it very difficult to disagree with that, to be honest with you. So, yeah, absolutely fair comment indeed. I want to thank Jordan. Pleasure as always, my bro. Pleasure as always, my bro. Go and subscribe to Jordan's channel. I did put it in the chat somewhere, but I think I'll put it back in there just in case people can't find it. There we go. It's in the chat. Go and subscribe to Jordan. Doing some awesome stuff. Go and show some love and support to my bro over there. Thank you to each and every single one of you that has contributed in the chat. You guys are absolutely awesome that have been here for this almost 2-hour stream. You guys are absolutely insane. Loving each and every single one of you. Really do appreciate you. And like I say, hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. Both things are always and forever greatly appreciated. Thank you to each and every single one of you. Take care of yourselves. And I will see and speak with you all again soon in another video, live stream, whatever it may be. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Guys. Up the Reds. We're out.
Up the Reds, indeed, my bro. You'll never walk alone. Let's freaking go. Peace out, everyone. You guys are awesome.